Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Sword and Shield 2-player Nuzlocke, where I'm playing against Vox Syreni plays. At this point in the series you should already know it's much, so I guess I can shorten the intro at this point. Anyway, full disclosure, this is a day later from last episode because my upstairs neighbors decided to stomp around like there was no tomorrow, which was picking up the microphone. So I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm already annoyed at the fact that I have to grind, and that on top of it is just and it was ruining everything. So so yeah, but then I thought to myself, well, before I start talking too much, let's just head out and battle that couple that I promised we'll be battling. Let me just make sure that my team looks, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, we'll battle that. Wait, does it look fine? No, it doesn't. One moment. What is going on here? Switch these around and... Who do I battle that couple with? I don't want to use Yosuke because I have a plan. I think we'll bring in Shrek, to be honest. Might as well. Anyway, I have a plan, as I was saying. We're gonna do what I promised, and then we're gonna grind for a short bit, but I'm not gonna do as much grinding as I had initially thought, because I took the time that I couldn't record to just strategize. I know that sounds weird when it's coming from me, who's just always just kicking the door and be like, "Hello, who am I fighting today?" And well, just rolling with the punches, I guess. But this time I decided, you know what? Since I have time to do this, let's just figure out what I'm doing and make sure that my team is actually prepped. And it turns out it was a good idea, because if I'd rolled in there just relying entirely on Michelin, I would have been in a pretty bad shape. Ninetales, that's not good for us. We're gonna try and sing that. There. I think Harris should be fine against Incinerate because... Ooh. Okay, Incinerate deals a lot of damage. But yeah, if I'd run in with just Michelin as my ace, then there would be a few Pokemon that I would probably not have been able to hit at all. Or not do good damage to. So I took the time to compose my team, and I fought for a bit. I think... Okay, I'm so glad that it actually hit. I fought for a bit, because I'm under level, there's no doubt about that. Oh, that hit really nice. Ouch, don't die on me, Shrek. Should be fine. I'm thinking we heal... Oh yeah, I should go and buy some more stuff, shouldn't I? I'm gonna take out Curlia. But yeah, I took the time to actually to plan ahead. And even though we are on the low side of levels, I think if I roll my dice good, well, and I go into this with a strategy like I do, I might be able to take the gym if I just level up slightly more. Which, it's a gamble, admittedly. But I think it's a gamble I'm willing to take, to be honest. Mainly because I hate grinding, and I'm in a situation where grinding is really, really not that ideal in regards to, like, the things that... it woke up. The things that are high enough level to actually be good for grinding are close to over-leveling, which I don't want, and the things I want to level up are not high enough level to really take on anything. So I'm kind of hating the situation at the moment. And I'm honestly just thinking, if I can just roll the punches, and I should be able to take it out, right? Please don't take out Shrek. Thank you. I can't believe that Haru, who's actually weak to it, is standing better than Shrek against it. That's impressive. That's a good testament to how much special defense Haru has. But this should take it out. Yeah, I think we can do it. it's gonna be risky. Okay, Kanji leveling up is good. It's gonna be risky because I am like, I think 5 levels under level at the moment. We'll fix that slightly by leveling for a bit. I'm gonna head back and buy some more items and heal up though. My main issue right here is Glimwood Tangle is... I mean, if I have the patience, it's not that bad a place to level up. But... it's not exactly ideal either, is the thing. Like, I think we're gonna head out and take out some Yamasks instead. I'm gonna put Spyro back on here just to gain some more XP, because I don't want to level up Haru. And I'm thinking Shrek should be fine to take the mantle of dealing with some Yamasks in the ghost area. Alternatively, we could head out and see what we have in the wild today, actually, come to think of it. If we're lucky, we have something we can actually deal with in a good manner. Let's see. I feel like this is always just the same. Does anything other than Wobbuffet and, well, the same stuff spawn there? Because it doesn't feel like it. In fact, it looks like everything here is the same. Oh, this place changed a bit. Okay, so we do have a flying type. Do I have any electric type that I could use for this? I should really sort these out. That's in the 10s, the 30s, 10s, the 20s. I'm just gonna do this to make it easier to find stuff that is actually viable at the moment. Which looks like it's not that great. We're putting Haru over here. I want to use Yosuke. You're gonna see that later. So right now, no, I don't even have anything that's electric type. Come to look at it. Is anything else good against flying? Flying is also weak to rock. Let me just check this chart. I can't remember them all. Flying is weak to electric, ice, and rock. Okay, do we have anything that can rock its world? We have ground. We have Roly-Coly, which means technically we have Kanji. The levels should be decent enough. Let's try this. Worst case, I don't expect Kanji to... Ooh, that's a very strong looking one. Never mind. That means it's over level 4. How the frick is that just spawning normally here if it's that high level? I should have thrown a Pokédoll, I just realized. Okay, never mind that. If I can find some bird types though... Just... not into the Dusty Ball. I don't think I can even catch anything in there yet. So it's not a problem if I look out there, but I'd rather not go there. Fighting types, what are they weak to? They're weak to flying, psychic, and fairy. Shrek is fairy type. Shrek does not have a fairy type move. Flying, psychic. I don't have any birds left, and I do have a psychic. I do have 2 psychics, but I don't want to use either of those due to levels. Wobbuffet. But it doesn't have a psychic move. I have Slowpoke, but it's too low level. Okay, can I teach Shrek a fairy type move? And I hate this. This is exactly the part of this that I really hate. Charm is a fairy type move, but doesn't do damage. Brilliant. Okay, how about... Let's see again. Flying, psychic, fairy. Flying, psychic, fairy. Flying, psychic, huh? I'm not seeing anything here that's helpful. How does Shrek not have any freaking... Okay, I guess we just... You know what? I'm not gonna spend forever just... Come to think of it, isn't there an area down here that has... What's Tower Ruins has just exclusively goats, right? Just checking. Most things here are not evolved though. So I don't know if the XP will be worth my time. This is not the Watchtower Ruins. Let's move up a bit further. Oh, that thing is evolved, but that's also high level, so we're not dealing with that. I don't take it that these really give out that much XP. Since they're just stage 1. Even if they're probably like level 28. Okay, it's better to just go to around 6? Is it route 6? I can't remember the route number. 200, ugh, it's hardly anything. Worst part is, I think... What did that... Hi? What makes you think that you can just jump me like that? I mean, I guess I'll just take you out of your misery since you decided you really wanted to. Excuse me? Oh bother, this is annoying. Should have just run. I guess at least we're still faster and I'll take the XP. I don't remember when Shrek levels up, to be honest. So little XP. So awful. It's round... Yeah, it is round 6. I have memory. We're gonna head there. I'm gonna use some healing items to get rid of the poison... No, not poison. The paralysis at the very least, because that's annoying. Let's see. Nope, we won't find that here. We need to go to this one. Remind me to buy stuffs before we head into the gym, though. Well, remind me, I say to the non-existent audience. Well, not live audience at the very least. Yamask? Yamask! Okay, so this should give like in the ballpark of 300 XP, I think. I mean, it's still not good, but it could be worse. I think we can still take it out in one hit, yes. So if we can just find a bunch of those, it should still not be too much trouble leveling up. Oh, it still gives hardly anything. I hate grinding. Actually, come to think of it. Meraxus. I can probably take Meraxus with Conti, since it's weak to fire. Even though I'm lower level, I still think I should have a D. No, I'm not lower level. You're lower level. This flame. I probably used the wrong attack, didn't I? That's super effective, isn't it? No, it's a critical hit. Of course it's a critical hit. Of course. But that's super effective, mate. Speed rose, but I don't frost it when I have this amount of health. So we're just gonna heal up real quick, because I don't want to lose Kanji. As much flack as I've given him, he's actually gonna be, believe it or not, he's gonna be a semi-integral part to the upcoming gym. Well, one of 3 very integral. I have a setup that's gonna probably carry me through it, I hope. I'm surprisingly optimistic about this. Oh, that's good XP. I need to find more Meraxus. I need to find so many more Meraxus. Hey, Meraxus, where you at? If they spawn regular enough that it's not gonna be like a wild hunt to find them. It's just... Oh, wait, did I not grab this? Huh. Well, there are plenty of Yamask to take out instead, so we're just gonna swap these again. Might as well clear out this field so we can get some chances of getting... What did I run into? Oh, Sandaconda. Nope, Silicobra. Keep switching those two around. It's a dumb looking Pokemon regardless, in my opinion. Can we take it out? Yeah, probably. Can we do it in one hit? Nah, probably not. Yeah, close. Really? Gonna waste a turn, that's annoying. Guess I'll waste a swagger on that. I don't much like it that you dealt that kind of damage to me, sir. I don't much like it. Such a small amount of XP, I'm not a fan of that either. I mean, we have time. It's not like we're in a rush. The GM should take like, what, 15 minutes tops? Unless I get in trouble. And we're only like 16 minutes into this episode, so we should have like half an hour to do this. I guess I can discuss my plan for the GM in the meantime, not that there's a whole lot to it. I'm gonna run in. I think there's like 3 trainers before we have to fight Opal. And they have, all of them have like things that are weak to both steel and poison. Because it's a freaking fairy type gym. So I'm gonna run in with I think we'll have Michelin in the front and then do Quasimodo as the secondary for the first battles, because we don't need anything other than that. The reason I'm running Quasimodo as well is because I'm a bit afraid of the psychic type attacks that I might encounter from some of those Pokemon. Because that would probably kill Michelin. So we are switching a bit between those two just to make sure no one dies, you know. And once we go up against Opal, that's when it becomes interesting, because I'm going to be running Yosuke up front to deal with the Weezing, because my psychic attack should be able to 2-hit KO it, I think? Maybe 3, it depends on how much special defense it has. Oh, actually, come to think of it, Weezing is a physical defense Pokemon, so I would expect it to go out in 2 hits. I don't expect to 1-hit KO it. That's a bit too optimistic. Once we've taken care of Weezing, we're gonna go up against Morwheel, if I remember correctly. I think that's the order. So we're gonna throw out Kanti, because Morwheel is weak to fire and ground, and Kanti just so happens to have some good fire attacks. And even has a fire attack that is special, which I believe is the better to use against Morwheel. So that should take care of Morwheel. Kanti is not that strong. So I think 3 hits? It semi depends on whether or not he manages to evolve before that and get a boost in all his stats. But yeah, that should do that. It also kind of depends on how the quiz buffs me, because I don't remember that aspect of the team at all. Once that... Oh, speaking of Kanti evolving, good timing. I guess we don't have to wait for the GM for that. Cool. Wonderful. So we get a Colossal out of this. And this should buff his stats considerably. Blah 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 blah. We're not reading Pokédex entries because that's a waste of my time. Task Shot. What does that do? The user pours sticky tar over the target, lowering the target's speed stat. The target becomes weaker to fire type moves. I'm gonna replace Smokescreen. I don't know if that's something that people would normally do, but if nothing else, I want to play around with Task Shot because that sounds interesting. But yeah, once we've dealt with Morwheel, the next up is... what is the next one? Oh right, it's Togekiss. And Togekiss has like a wide array of freaking weaknesses. But what we are going to be targeting is just its straight up Steel type weakness. We're going to be doing that with Crafty Shield, really? Okay, sure, it won't help you, mate. We're gonna be targeting it using Bronzong. And I think Bronzong, Quasimodo can take it out in 2, maybe 2 hits, potentially only 3 hits. And once that's done, well, we move on to Alcremie. And Alcremie, I think Quasimodo has enough defense that he should be able to take 2 hits from Alcremie without issue, unless of course it crits. And basically take out Alcremie in 2 hits, if I Gigantamax, is my hope. And all this combined with, I completely forgot to say this, I'm gonna be using Light Shield with Yusuke at the very first? Second turn probably. Yeah, second turn. Because I don't, depending on how much damage the Weezing takes actually. Probably second or third turn. It depends on how quickly Weezing goes down. But that should basically make sure that special attacks that Opal might want to use should be lowered considerably for the rest of the fight. Well, actually the count number doesn't quite add up. At least for 5 rounds, which should be good enough that I can get through most of it. I don't like Mishealing being that low level, but it's really not leveling up that much from these battles. But that's basically the gist of it in regards to my plan for the gym we're heading into. If everything goes like it should, I think just leveling a bit up should be good enough to get away with that strategy. And I say get away with it because I'm really not sure if I should be doing it while underleveled. I'll be honest with you about that. Because technically I'm underleveled when I head in there with at least 2 of the Pokemon. Well, Maractus, a surprising amount of Axews here actually. I thought they were rarer. Once I've destroyed this Maractus, I want to have a look at the stats of Kanji real quick actually. Because I expect his stats to be considerably better. Also interesting that Task Shot is a rock type move when it affects things related to... Oh, it's Flame Body, nice. When it affects things in regards to fire. Well, now we can just take out Mirax in 1 hit, nice. Good. Still giving a good amount. Okay, so Kantia is definitely reaching a good level where I feel comfortable about bringing him. Not so much for Missy Ling. I'm really not gaining a whole lot there. Let me just, first let's go in here and check the stats of here. They're still not great, but it has better defense now, which I can appreciate. It's really hella slow, huh? Okay, I'm gonna have a quick look here. So Poison as an attacker is good against electric types. Really? No, I'm looking wrong at that. It's one of those cross-reference charts, so it takes a bit here. It's good against grass types and fairy types, and it's weak against ground and psychic. Grass and fairy. I mean, we have a freaking forest of fairy types, but that was just slightly too much on the low end for that, in my opinion. Wait, it's good against grass types, right? So it should be good against Miraxus then, right? A bit on the fence about that one. Oh, here's the Miraxus we can test it on. Okay, just double checking here. Grass against Wait, grass against poison is half damage. Poison as a defender. I think we should be fine. I hate the fact that I have to use this chart, but I cannot remember all of this. I'll just be honest with you. Also, there's no rule specifically against doing that. Okay, we're actually higher level than it, and we have two types of attacks that are super effective. So grass, it's just pure grass, right? So it shouldn't make a difference. I am gonna use this because it has, I think it has better stab, plus it has higher attack. Oh, that's not as good as I'd hoped. Sweet Scent lowers my what? Evasiveness. You know what? That's fine. Why am I not running an item on Michelin? Actually, now that I think about it, I should give it the item that boosts its super effective moves. That way, I should deal enough damage to take out a Mirax in 2 hits at the very least. I hope. Hopefully. I should also just really quick check the typing. Is it Bok as well? It might be. Wait, how come it gives less XP to me, to Michelin, than it gave to Kanji? Oh no. Skorupi is a Generation 5 Pokemon, isn't it? It just dawned on me, I think I know what my issue is here. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that might be why we're getting so much less gonna give Kanti the Rocky Helmet just for the lols. I like to imagine Kanti with that Pokemon with that on. Also, it's a mining helmet, right? So, but yeah, I'm starting to see why we're getting less XP with. Come on, go down. With Michelin. Generation 5, what a great generation. I said very sarcastically because I don't have a lot of good words for Generation 5 at the moment. It turned 9 just the other day. This is gonna date the episode, obviously, but the 9-year anniversary for Black and White was just the other day, if I remember correctly. At least here in the West. So that's cool. And it's not a bad game per se, it has a lot of very puzzling design decisions that I don't get. Like, no, I'm not gonna make this another Black and White rant. Oh, you would be worth fighting, from what I can tell. Since you have the aura. But yeah, it's I think I really don't understand why they didn't retweak the experience curves for the Generation 5 Pokemon when they ported them over to the next generations. Like, they are so heavy, a lot of them, to level up simply because of the curve. Compared to a lot of other Pokemon. At least from what I've felt. And it boggles my mind why they haven't fixed it. Like, I considered it a flaw, to be honest. Like, most of the Generation 5 Pokemon aren't that great that they deserve a nerf like that. It's just, in my opinion... Oh, whoops. I really need to change the order of those attacks. It just kind of desensitizes you from wanting to really use Generation 5 Pokemon to some extent. At least I feel like that personally, because every time, again, Skorobi is Generation 5, right? It has to be. Look at this design. If it's a Generation 4 Pokemon, then I'm sorry. I know it. No, it has to be a 5 because it was released in Pokemon Go recently. Once again, dating the episode, also calling myself out for still being playing that game. But yeah, we should be done grinding soon enough because there's a limit to how much I want to do this. And now that we have some of the Pokemon up, and now that I've realized that Leveling Missy-Ling is probably not going to be that easy. I don't even know when it evolves. If it's, I mean, since it's Generation 5 Pokemon, it's probably in the 40-somethings. Another thing I don't understand why they didn't tweak in later generations. Gets so little XP. Even compared to Candy, it gets like half the XP. Not half, but you know, considerably nerfed amount. I don't understand why. Also, where are all the Miraxes at? They're the ones that really give XP. I'm thinking we get Missy-Ling one more level up and then we head for the... This move fails if the target is ready in it. Let me guess, it's gonna fail. No, you're actually trying to attack me, cool. Wandering Spirit. Oh no, not this. Brutal swing. Oh, so brutal. And it switches back around. I'm a bit... I'm looking at that ability and thinking, yeah, that seems like it's very circumstantial. Wait, since Yamask has that little health, would it be advisable of me to switch to Missy-Ling and get that extra experience boost from getting in one last hit? I think it would be. Because what are the odds that a freaking Yamask takes out me when it keeps spamming Crafty Shield, right? Also, I have knockoff. I forgot about that. Wait, I have knockoff? Theoretically, that means that Missy-Ling should be able to take care of the Yamasks itself, right? Poison is weak too. Looking at the chart again. Yeah, because Yamask shouldn't have any attacks that can severely affect Missy-Ling like that. I think he might be able to do this on his own, actually. Slightly scared, admittedly. It looks so dumb. Although, to be fair, it looks cuter now than it does when it evolves. Okay, Crafty Shield. You know what, I'm not that scared of something that just constantly spams Crafty Shield. Knockoff takes like, what? Oh, it's gonna be a 3-hitter, okay. Hey, you took my battle armor! What does battle armor do again? I don't remember. Gotta knock off again. Probably means it doesn't use Crafty Shield. It's brutal swing territory. Oh, okay. I am not in the slightest scared anymore. The only thing I'm scared of now is how little XP we'll probably get. Which makes me wonder if this is even worth my time just spamming the A button. 3 hits down. How much do we get? 300. It's better. I do want to get it one more level up. I really just want to find a Miraxis, to be honest. If we can do that, then that's gonna give us much more XP. And it should push us over the threshold to get the next... There we go. Okay. Come here, Miraxis. Defeating this boss, it should put us over the edge. It's kind of funny, I never noticed that the eyes of the Miraxis is like indentations. I always, like on the pixelated sprite, I always assumed that it was like buttons, because it kind of looks like that. Guess not. Oh, that's good. Now we can take it out in 2 hits because of the expert belt. Perfect. Sweet Scent just lowers my evasiveness, that's fine, we don't care about that. This gives like 900 XP? What's that? How much? I wish Miraxis would spawn more often, because then we could just deal with that instead of... Ooh, Toxic. Ooh. A move that leaves the target badly. Oh. Harshly low. Oh no. I think we have enough other Pokemon that deals with lowering speed, especially now that Howler is on the team. So I think it's fine to replace that with Toxic. Okay, I'm gonna check real quick. Skorupi. When do you evolve? As I thought, level 40. So not only is it far away, it's also past the level cap at the moment. The current level cap. Also, now that I don't need Shrek here, we should probably make sure that he does know a level, shouldn't we? Put him there. And I guess for the time being... Is there anything I want to level up? We can just kind of throw Minchino in here, or Flofton in here to get some more XP on that. I'm not sure how useful it'll end up being, but you know. What was it doing? Heading for this, I guess. There was something I wanted to check. I already forgot what it was. Venoshock. So we should deal more damage, but it's just... Okay, good. It still shouldn't make much of a difference because we're not doing one-hit KO unless we can actually crit it. The good thing is, as long as we can find Maractus now, we should be getting good XP relatively quick. Okay, I like this. I like this. I might stretch the grinding session on a bit longer just because now we can finally actually do something in this area that nets us decent XP. 800. Yeah, that's fine. If we can push Michelin up to level, thinking 34, then we're like just about where I'd expect us to be, because that would put us 2 levels under everything else in there. Well, 2 levels under the trainers before Opal at the very least. And I don't think 2 levels is being that bad off, considering everything. Since we're here anyway, I'm gonna buy some items. Things are starting to look bright. Let's see. We're gonna buy the very best. I know this is a waste of money, but it's just when I'm lazy. I don't like having an uneven number of these. We're definitely also gonna buy more hyper potions. We did use a paralyze heal? Paralyze heal. What another Pokédoll. They don't sell ether here. Do they not sell ether in general? Ooh, TMs. What do you sell? Do you have anything that's good in regards to... No, you do not. Okay. Never mind then. I was hoping to get like a stronger... what is it called? Poison type move. We'll have to deal with what we have. It's fine. I can't believe I forgot a freaking item on this route. Anyway, just one more level, I think. Let me just check something real quick. Where are we at with the others? 35. Yeah, this is looking good. I like this. Oh, wrong button. This button. Maractus, where you at, my boy? Maractus. No Maractus? No Maracti, I guess, if there's multiple of them. No? Okay. Take out some Yamasks then. Hopefully spawn in some Yamask, no, some Maractus. What did I run into? No one knows. Fascinating, a Durant. That one is weak to fire. So I could just switch over to Kanji. And since it's already like it's a stage 1 Pokemon, but it has only one stage, so it's fully evolved, so it should give decent XP? Oh no, it used agility. I don't really fear that, considering that we were already slow to begin with. Ugh, come on, really? That shouldn't deal much damage to me, should it? Given circumstances? Never mind, I forgot my fire type. In regards to that. Okay, yeah, fire versus rock, not good. Shoot. Good. I almost made a blunder right there. We need to stop doing that. That's not the first time I almost did that. Is good XP though. Oh. That paid off. The user compels the target to keep using the move it on course of 3 turns. That's such a troll move. We're not gonna use it though. It could be interesting to run against Vox, to be fair, but... Okay, so first and foremost, can't you? Would you please stop dying? We don't have time for that. Oh, we've actually been running for 40 minutes now, damn. Well... Yeah, we should be heading to the gym soon. I'm fairly fine with my levels, so I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I actually think I might have just barely been able to claw my way to a victory if I went into the gym at the very start of this episode. I'm just doing the grinding to make sure I don't have to rely on, you know, luck. I hope I didn't... So, okay, let's finish a thought first before I start talking or interrupting myself. I don't usually plan this much ahead, and my biggest fear right now is that there's something I've missed. That I'm gonna go in there and be like, oh, we're gonna defeat this, no problem. And then it turns out that I missed something really obvious. That would really suck. The hitbox on that thing. We're just gonna run from it because I don't really want to deal with an electric type. Paralysis is not fun. But if you could spawn in a Maractus, I would be ever so grateful. No? No luck? Really? You're in that mood today. Well, there is one way to solve that. I think this should despawn everything and respawn it, since it technically reloads the area. Guess we'll see when I go down here. I don't remember if that was... It wasn't a mask before, right? It was an Axu. I think? Oh yeah, it's definitely reset. There's a lot of your mask right now. Fortunately. No Maractus once more. We're just gonna keep doing this. Why didn't I do this from the start? It must be really, really annoying to be the flying taxi guy who picks me up right now. Just, you literally took like 20 steps and you want me to fly you back to the tent again. I see a Maractus. It's all the way over there though, so we'll have to do a bit of a walk around, but time is frozen when we climb these, so it's fine. Should be able to make it. And it's worth it. Okay, Maractus. I think 3 or 4 more of these and we should have the XP we need. I don't remember where we were, to be honest. There is one flaw that I'll openly admit about my whole plan for the next gym, and it's the fact that if I'm really unlucky, Yosuke might just barely get over leveled. I hope that won't be the case. I don't think it'll be the case. If it does become the case, it's not the worst thing to happen in history of my Nuzlocke. You bastard! Of this Nuzlocke, given that, I mean, probably wouldn't use Yosuke in the next versus battle anyway, but I don't think he'll overlevel. I'm looking at it like, there's like 2, 4, 6, plus 4, that's 10 fights, and if he's only gonna be taking care of one Pokemon, he's 2 levels away from the cap. Or is it 1 level away? Regardless, he shouldn't overlevel. I wouldn't expect him to at the very least. I'd be very surprised if he lower levels, let's put it like that. He's basically the only thing that I'm worried about over leveling as it is. Maractus really is a semi-rare spawn, huh? Gonna do this again. But yeah, I think we're basically ready for the gym. I just need to assemble the team real quick after we've done here. I just want that one more level. Then assemble the team. And then... what hit me? Oh, you again? Pokerov Helioptile. Helioptile? Helioptile. It's a Gen 5 Pokemon, isn't it? Just, I mean, looking at its design, it has to be. Another one. No, I didn't mean to press that button. Okay, hey there, Maractus. I know this has been a long episode of me just explaining my grand plan so far while we've been leveling up, but trust me, I have a 75% what is it called? I have 75% confidence that this plan will work. The last 25% goes to the fact that I probably missed something and other small variables that are likely to F me over. I'm just glad to finally be able to actually use Michelin for battle here. Because my goodness, it was tedious to figure out how to do the grinding. And I know it didn't probably didn't look like much, but I spent a lot of time just looking at my party yesterday when I couldn't play, just in the Pokemon Center and thinking, where do I even go to grind for this? Super Fang, huh? To Spyro, oh. Normal attack. The user jumps hard on the target with its sharp front fangs. It's cut in half. Really? I'm gonna replace the dark type move because it doesn't have stab on it anyway. Not sure if this is gonna be useful, but it could potentially be interesting. It feels kind of weird to be like, oh, we should play around with this attack. We should play around with this attack in a freaking Nuzlocke. Anyway, just taking out one more Yamask shoot pushes over the level, and we'll be going for the gym right after that. And oh, only 5 minutes behind my schedule. We're gonna go a slight bit overtime over the hour today, but we're gonna finish this before anything else. And I'm not gonna just stop, because it would be dumb to do that right before the gym when we're finally ready. Also, just so that this is not just one long grinding episode, that would be freaking boring to watch. I want there to at least be something interesting going on. But yeah, couldn't you just have... and done. There we go. Okay, yeah, we are ready. We're ready. Oh yeah, I haven't even explored the freaking town yet. I forgot about that. We should go and do that. Balloonlea. And heal while we're at it. I thought I should set up my... There's so many things I want to do right now. Okay, so we're gonna start by setting up our team. It'll consist of Michelin front. And... Quasimodo second. At least for the first part. As such. For items, I want to keep Yosuke with that. I want to give Quasimodo, since he's going to be using mainly physical attacks anyway. I'm thinking we give him the muscle band, which slightly boosts the power of physical moves. It should be... It only says slightly, but it's not bad. And I think that's the item setup we're running with for the gym. Did I do this right? Yes, it did. Okay. So we're gonna heal up, explore the town, head for the gym. It's probably gonna be like... We're running a bit over time, it's fine. You can deal with that, right? I mean, you've been sitting here for 50 minutes anyway. What are another 5 to 10 minutes over time to you? Worst case, take a break and come back later. The Google stuff's bookmarks where you reached anyway, so it's not like you can get lost. Well, sometimes it bookmarks where you reach. It's kind of weird like that. Sometimes it doesn't really remember it proper, but other times it does. I'm not quite sure I understand what triggers it, but that's neither here nor there. I believe this guy thinks he's a Pokemon and he wants to be a Pokemon. Yeah, you can be one. I'm sure you can. What he wants us to do is... stop talking. What we need to do is to go to him wearing like something fire type related. Alright, this is a side quest that we picked up in letter 4. You're looking for Frank? That'd be me, yes. What's this? You've got a letter addressed to me? The old letter, if you remember we picked that up in Hammerlock a few episodes ago. Now who could be sending me letters? Oh, why this says it's from Paula. That does take me back ages. Paula was the name of a girl I spent all my time playing with when I was a young lad. She fell ill. Didn't tell me though. She kept it secret just how sick she was. We ended up having a great row about it. Then I moved away not long after that fight. I never met her again after the day I left. How was she? Did she look well? Oh, dear old Paula. Old Paula? If I remember correctly, we were talking to a kid. What? A quiet type, are you? Meow's got your tongue? I reckon I ought to give you something for this gift you brought. For you brought me back a piece of my youth. And he gives us a choice scarf. Which, it's an item held by Pokemon, obviously. This curious scarf boosts speed, but only allows the use of one move. Oh no. Vox is so gonna be running that. And I know they are. Shoot. I need to find a good way to use that against her. But yeah, we just delivered a ghost letter. Also, while we're in this house anyway. Hey, don't interrupt our conversation. Yeah, let's just move on and leave it hanging there. Oh look, 2 big mushrooms. I don't remember if this house has anything in it of interest. No, I don't think so. Do you know how to make a Pokemon start strong without evolving it? Yes, I do actually. No, I didn't want to battle! Okay, Elena. Shoot, this is gonna give me XP I did not account for. That's so annoying. Oh, it's only one Pokemon. It's fine. We're gonna Bug Bite it. I thought for a moment she had like a full freaking team. So her Pokemon probably carries Eviolite. Because he talked about making Pokemon stronger without evolving them. Now we're just gonna do this because Stab, if I remember correctly. Reflect does make it so that we deal less damage. I should actually use Toxic on it. Ouch. Oh, I should watch out for that. I did not account for this battle. Shoot. What do you use against Dottler? What the frick is Dottler's typing? Is it Box Psychic? Yeah. Oh, right. I can see it here. Kanti, you're out. Oh, I'm so glad. That's one of my favorite features from the Sun and Moon generation. The fact that they actually added the whole thing where it shows if you battled a Pokemon before whether or not any of your moves are strong against it. Why did I use Flame Charge when it's a physical? Oh, it's fine. Okay, so that's fine. It's fine. Oh, critically, that's why it's fine. I don't think Vox went up against Elena in here. Wait, no? Come to think of it, yes he did. Because I remember talking about Elena on stream together with someone else. Also, my soda is making weird noises that I hope the microphone doesn't pick up. Okay, that gave me more XP than I had accounted for, but I think we're still not gonna overlevel. Hopefully. Now please give me the Eevio light. And have me head back to heal. I did not expect that battle. That really bothers me. It should still be fine. If I just play my cards right and only put out Pokemon that need to battle when they need to battle. Okay, so we're probably gonna run like 15 minutes over time. It's fine. It's fine. We are not done with exploring. Although this town is so small, that's basically just over here. Grab this attack, which is rest. One moment. I really hate how my voice is just... I hate this time of the year, basically. Oh, Challenger Maddie. You got 4 gym badges already. I'm gonna have to watch out for you, huh? Look, even Morpeko is wary of you. Wait, Morpeko, don't tell me you actually like Maddie. Ugh, we've already had a serious battle with her. She's an opposing gym challenger. Guess there's nothing to it. Look, just take one of my league cards, okay? We're basically just living off all the people giving us stuff. Also, I never noticed there was a map over there on the left. Like, oh, right, I have this effect. I never noticed this map over here of the gym. Fascinating. What's with that look, huh? This just means I'll think of you as my rival from now on, okay? There aren't too many gym challenges left, you know. So we're meeting in the finals. You got that? Yes, I got that, don't worry. Oh, Ball Guy. Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the Ball Guy. Is love in the air or is it just this Pokeball? Here, try it out and see for yourself. It's a love ball. A love ball is useful if you want to catch a Pokemon that's the opposite gender of the one you send out onto the battlefield. Pokeballs just full of surprises, don't you think? We healed before we went in here, right? Yes, good. And I'm gonna do a safety save right here, because I do not want my game to crash after all this work. Let me think for a moment. Is my setup like I want it? Yes, I want to say it's yes. We're heading in. We fixed the items. We have good levels. We're healed. And my battle plan with Scropy, Bronzong, Colossal. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. Okay. Gym time. Ah, there you are, my dear gym challenger. Though you're really lacking in the color pink. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of gym leader here. So my gym mission serves as an audition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry. It's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they all ask along the way. Think carefully before answering though, child. If you get the wrong answer, the stats of your Pokémon will get lowered. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokémon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy-type Pokémon magic to make things interesting. Now, I want you to go all out. Show me what you can do. Could you go all out and actually getting out of here? Okay, we're ready. Never been more ready. Come on. Okay. Alright, okay. It's time to start your audition to see if you're worthy of becoming the Fairy-type gym leader. Because I remember, I think, all the quiz questions by heart, so shouldn't have a problem. So Spritzy is a problem against Missyling because it has a psychic attack. So the first thing we're gonna do is switch over to Quasimodo. You're gonna ask me why the heck did you lead with Missyling then if you knew that was gonna happen? And that's because I don't get to switch my Pokemon order between battles, and there are 2 more battles where I actually want Missyling up front. So, first question. Do you know about Fairy-type's weaknesses? Yes, it's both Poison and Steel, but we'll just pick Steel because that's right, one of the Fairy-type's weaknesses is Steel-type. Because I know that gives attack and special attack up. I don't know if the other one does too. Anyway, this should be weak to Steel because it's a Fairy-type. So we'll just Heavy Slam that, and I expect it to go out in 1 hit. Yes, because our level is decently good now. Actually a higher level than it, so... Looking a bit worried at Yosuke at this point. Hopefully it'll be fine. Slurpuff will switch back to Missyling here, because Missyling can take care of that by itself, and since it's the lowest level, we can afford to get more XP on it. I know I sound very, very analytical now compared to normally, but again, I've been planning this since yesterday, and I am somewhat proud of myself to actually be doing this. Cotton Spore, that paralyzes me, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Okay, no, that lowers my speed. Harshly, okay, that's fine, I can live with that. That's only for this battle anyway. That dealt less damage than I expected, but we can still live with it. Draining Kiss shouldn't deal much damage at all, just prolong the battle 1 more turn. Yeah, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Good hit, good hit. And 1 more and we're done with this one. So a net here, Energy Ball. That's fine. The main issue I have with these battles right here is the fact that, again, since we don't have a break between battles, I need to watch my health, because I can't heal between battles. Basically a small battle bonanza, if you want to call it that. Probably the wrong term. Oh, Yosuke's earning more XP than I expected. That's... Same goes for Kanji, to be honest. What is going on with that? Well, I mean, it's not much I can do about it. Stealth Rock. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I want that. What do I want to... Okay, Kanji is... Okay, I need to check this. Is Kanji a special attacker or an attacker? Because depending on that, I'll get rid of one of these fire moves. If I can find Colossal on this Colossal list. Jeebus, where? What number is this bastard? Okay, we'll just search instead. Cool. There we go. Base stats. Right, it would probably help if I could actually see the things that it says. Attack, special, it's actually equaling them, so it's better for me to keep Incinerate and actually cloaking itself in flame. The user like build up more power, the user raises its speed stat. Pokemon is holding a certain item. Oh, it raises its speed stat? That's good. Should I get rid of Tashard? Buy Incinerate, I guess. That one I was really in 2 minds about. So my apologies if that seemed like a really bad move. I should probably gotten rid of Tashard, to be honest. I see. Oh, wait, that's the lady up there. I can't say what Miss Opal will think, but you've at least piqued my interest. Well, bye, Annette. If you look carefully at the background, you can actually see some fairy-type Pokemon. Like, I can see... I can see multiple, actually. There's a Gardevoir, a Ribombee. I think it's a Ribombee, at least. There's the flower from Generations X and Y. Oh, anyway. I'm the second trainer, don't worry about the last question, let's keep moving forward. That's basically the gist of that. Teresa. Swirlix is not a problem. We should be able to take that out with missing like 2 hits. And I honestly don't expect it to deal enough damage to really do much of anything. 2 hits, yeah. I should probably take the opportunity. Let's see how much it deals. Yeah, I think I'll take the opportunity to heal. Because we'll still kill it in one. Okay, what do we have? What was the name of the previous trainer? Annette. Not to be confused with Annette. Speed Rose, that's fine. We'll heal up real quick. It's worth it. Draining Kiss hardly does anything, and I do want health for the next battle. Cotton Spot lowers my speed that I just got, so that is... It lowers it harshly, so I guess it lowers it more than what I got, but it's still fine. Energy Ball... what was that again? A poke. Okay, yeah, right. So we're going into the next battle with a decent amount of health. Wait, okay, it looked like it didn't... like it had a pixel of red, but I can't tell if that's just because graphic. Aromatize, we are going to switch out back to Quasimodo because that thing can have a psychic attack, and I'm fairly sure it has a psychic attack for that very reason, just to mess with you. So I'm going to use a steel attack against this one. I'm a bit worried about the next 2 battles because, well, right now we basically just dealt with the same 2 Pokemon in 2 battles. Oh wow, that took it out in 1 hit. Just evolved form and non-evolved form. The next 2 battles are a bit more scary. Okay, everything is way too high level and I don't like it. I really don't like it. Don't worry about what went wrong, just keep moving forward. Well, we got everything right so far, so no worries. Bye, Teresa. Now for the final trainer before the actual battle. I'm next. I think you might have to have what it takes to become a fairy-type gym leader. Well, too bad because I don't want to. I mean, they're cute and all, but I'm more of a ghost kind of person. Random plug to my monotype run if anyone's interested. Bi-weekly stream. Well, maybe not at the point if you're watching this in the future, but you know. Morgrim, we're just gonna take out with Michelin. We should not be having that much trouble. I don't believe this thing has any attacks that are like really bad to us. It's annoying that we got flattered, admittedly. I hope the confusion... Okay, good. Thank you, Michelin. I appreciate that you actually... Oh, good. Oh, question. What do I eat for breakfast every morning? Omelets, because curry is weird. Correct, I prefer cheese omelets. Cheese omelet? Doesn't sound too bad, actually. Oh, Drain Kiss doesn't really do that much damage, so that's fine. I think she has a Gardevoir as the last Pokemon. Oh, thank you, Michelin. The confusion is on my side today. That's unusual. Fascinating, even. Okay. Oh, you're scared. Well, it hasn't over-leveled yet. It might still be fine. Okay, so I'm switching over to Quasimodo because I fear a psychic attack. There's a slight risk that it might have Mystic Fire, which would be super effective against Quasimodo. But Quasimodo does have a lot of defense, so I think he can deal with it. Although, I mean, Charm hardly... No, Charm does actually affect me because we do physical attack, that's annoying. But, you know, one more hit. Dazzling Gleam shouldn't do... No, it doesn't do much. Good. Okay. Well, nothing to fear. Of course he was here. And now for the gym leader. So far my plan is working roughly as I expect. Oh, that's a lot of XP. I've never had the experience where... Well, that's not true. Back in the olden days it was a bit annoying too, but it's rare that I play a Pokemon game where I fight against the XP like that. We should be focusing on the gym challenge, but Miss Opal insisted on making this an audition. Well, just one more battle and we're done here. And we're running over time as I said we would, but gonna check this real quick. These, there are score sheets for the gym mission. Leon failed this gym. Number of correct answers? 1. Your talent in Pokemon battles is beyond anything I've ever seen, but you're rather hard to read. Sonia failed. I think this is failed the audition, not the gym challenge. Number of correct answers? 3. You have talent, that's for sure, but you give up a little too quickly. Then again, I imagine it's not easy being the granddaughter of Magnolia. Fascinating behind the scenes stuff, eh? Gives a bit of character development to those characters, actually. So, we are at the cusp of winning this. I'm gonna get 1 more XP. We're gonna change the setup here. I want to run Yosuke first, Kanji second, and Corsi third, and Michelin as backup. And this should basically do the trick. Are we ready? Yes, but no. Ooh, okay. So the very first thing we're gonna do is do a safety save, because we don't want the game to crash on us. There we go. Ooh. Okay, here we go. I think we're fairly safe to win. I'm just worried about our levels right now. To be fair, the threshold between the last gym and this gym are so tight that it's really, really hard to not at least get close to overleveling. Even Vox almost had 1 overlevel, so... I suppose it's a bit late to introduce myself, but I'm Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how you handle those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let me have a look at how you and your partner Pokemon behave. I like her arena. Very colorful. Like the floor. And also just a lot of purple. I'm biased, okay? Okay, Opal. Time to fight. Here's a Weezing as expected. I'm a bit nervous, admittedly. The gyms. Oh, I like the fact that you could actually see the trees outside. I don't think this takes it out in 1 hit. Oh, but it's damn close. Okay. Uses slots. It's not that much a surprise. It's... Oh, question. Do you know my nickname? Yes, you're the wizard. Ding ding ding. Congratulations, you're correct. It boosts our speed, which is not really gonna do much. I'm gonna run light screen here to help us in the future. Hopefully. Use the slots again. Does it know anything other than slots? Well, that lowered that a lot. That's nice. So, Yosuke is done for this gym now. This was all I needed him for. Thank you for participating, sir. This unfortunately also gives you a... Oh no, Yosuke's gonna overlevel. Yeah, that's no helping it. That's really annoying. More will weak to fire, so now it's Kanti's time to shine. Now that Kanti is evolved, I trust that he should be able to withstand whatever Mole tries to hit us with quite well. Morwell has the lower of defense and special defense. I believe Morwell is more of a defense type. So a gun I hit it with, I deleted the move that was more effective. Right. Could towel shot it. I think we'll be fine to just hit it though. Iron defense. Oh, okay, never mind. I should have towel shotted it. And throws sharply, and we're doing. Ugh, it's so annoying. That's fine. We're gonna. Oh, okay. Your favorite color is. What is my favorite color? Purple, just like mine. Yes, a nice deep purple. Truly grand, don't you think? Ups my defense and special defense. That's good. We're gonna towel shot this bastard to try and get some of my damage back, because I don't quite understand what it means by it makes it weaker to fire. How does that affect my multiplier? Does it become a 2 point something multiplier then? It keeps iron defensing. I'm really feeling annoyed that I got rid of the special fire attack now. I forgot about that detail. Crunch. You can crunch all you want. Okay, there goes our light shield. I had hoped that it would last longer, but we'll deal with it. So it hits me now. It should go down from the helmet, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Cool. So now she sends out Toki, guess? Yes. It feels weird. My commentary is so different when I actually know what's going on. I hope it's still alright to be watching. I'm feeling really smug about it. Oh, they have a perfume ad in the background. Fascinating. I'm feeling really smug about this because I actually planned ahead for a change. And it feels good. It actually feels pretty good. Let me think here for a moment. I want to... We're just gonna hit it straight on. I don't think we should... Well, Aspect is not a problem. That's a flying type, and we're... Yeah, look at that. It's not very effective. Heavy slam. Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. Oh, alright then. How old am I? See, here's a trick question. You need to flatter her, not say the truth here. Huh, I like your answer. It buffs what? Attack and special attack. Oh, that's so good. Okay, we still have plenty heavy slams left. Just gonna air slash us again. We should have a decent amount of health for the final confrontation with Alcremie. We have high defense and special defense. Oh, there goes yours. God damn it. Iron defense. I'm just gonna say no thanks to that. Sideshow. Oh, we're saying yes thanks to that. That's basically just a stronger side beam, so I'm gonna use that for this battle. Oh well. Alcremie. So we're not switching because I... Oh. My morning tea is finally kicking in, and not a moment too soon. Okay. This better work. I'm a bit worried about our health, but I think it's gonna work. Are you prepared? I'm going to have some fun with this. I love that expression. She's like, whoop, way heavier than I remember it. That's one really delicious looking cake. Delicious looking cake. Okay, slightly scared I might have gambled. I just need for it to not do a critical hit. That's the only important detail in my plan right now. If it cannot do that, I should be safe. I think it takes 2 hits to take it down though. That part is a bit of... a bit scared. You like pink? Here, let us give you some. Is it faster than me? It's faster than me. G-Max Finale. Perfect! It hardly does any damage. Wonderful. And we? Oh, take it out in one hit. That's effing beautiful. Look at that. Planning ahead actually paid off. Woo! Oh, I feel proud about this one actually, considering how badly I do sometimes. Ooh, Kanji almost over-leveled. I'm so glad he did. Too bad Yosuke did though, but what can you do? I needed him. Perfect! Bye, Umbrella. Your pick is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with some excellent Pokémon. Thanks for the money. Well, good try. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh, don't worry yourself about it, child. It's just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader elsewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the audition, but here's a fairy badge for your efforts. Thank you. Yoink. Okay, making good progress. Take this TM with you too. A little bonus from this old lady. Nice. Could use that before we went in here, but nice. Lastly, here's a little something for humoring me. This might help add a little more pink to you. I find it interesting that she's basically the one that gives you both the badge, the TM, and the uniform. Of course, it's not good to neglect your elders, but old folk like me should also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. So we're done with this gym, and I think we just head outside and it should trigger a cutscene again, but we can just skip it. Well, hold on now. I've got a few errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed for the next gym stadium, you'll need to get to Hammerlock too after all. I'll find my own way. I like that attitude, child. Still, you're in the middle of a gym challenge, are you not? You'll need to head back to Hammerlock either way if you want to go to Zerchester. I know, don't worry. I have a date, I guess. Well, a battle date. Right here. Right here. So yeah, we got the next batch. We overleveled Yosuke. It's unfortunate, but we survived that. And since we're running over time, I'm just going to make this really quick. So thank you very much for watching. I hope it wasn't too boring to watch all the grinding before the battle itself. I hope the battle was satisfying to watch, and I hope that it wasn't too annoying to listen to me actually knowing what I was doing for a change. Please do leave feedback about that if you prefer that, or just my cluelessness that I usually bring to the table. Anyway, again, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. We'll start the next episode with a battle against Vox. Bye for now!